That is what you are in something else. New personal ID ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. See, now you share. ಏನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅದೇನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮುಂದುವರೆದ ಅದೇನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಒಂದು only this much. What about others? Yes, audible. Is it audible? Okay, is it audible? Anybody? Only 12, 12 only.
Yes, sir.
Due to some network problem, it will take some time. No? Okay. Only 12. What about others? All are invited. You know, Mohan Krishna, invite Madidra. Is it invited to all? Tell them to join because time up already 10, 10, 5, 6 is there. Okay, we'll start class now. See, I told to create a blog. See, instead of mail to all the assignments to internet connection is slow, so there's some problem is there. Okay. See, all of you create one blog. See, already I told to Yashwant. Yashwant is there. Yashwant. Mohan Krishna, audible? Mohan Krishna. Is it audible? See, I informed to Yashwant for to create one blog, so that in that blog all of you share your assignments. Whatever the 5 assignments you have written, share to that blog, so that I can go through that all your assignments and write your name with USN and assignments whatever been written from SSNCD from first assignment to 5th assignment. If you write also, no problem in your book also. Again you write first 5 assignments, write it and then scan it everything and then forward to that blog. I can go through because after finish up all the internals, they are expecting the assignment marks, so that I can show that whatever you have written from 1 to 5 assignments, it will show and then will assign the marks. So that's what, create one blog. I told to Yashwant to create one blog and I invite all to post that particular assignments to that blog. So take time up to tomorrow and day after tomorrow, take time up to that one, do it and finish it off all your assignments. Those are still not yet written assignments, please write up and make a scan everything, neatly scan everything and then share it. Okay, no problem. Today and tomorrow you're having time to make it possible, that one. Okay, then how many? Yashwant is there. Mohan Krishna, is it audible? Is it audible or what? Anybody respond? I want any one of you to respond. Afterwards we'll start. Oh, okay. Okay, all of you see this screen. Last class we discussed about the shift reduce parsing. What is shift? See, already I explained about ID plus ID star ID each and every identifier we shifting and then reducing. Shift to that stack. See, first column is your stack, next input, and then finally the actions to be performed. Already we discussed about the programming part, and then the shift and reduce it to the particular non-terminal symbol, and finally reduce it everything to the whatever the first symbol is E, we end with a reduce it to the particular capital E non-terminal symbol. Come to the next part of the program. See, this one is a another fifth program. Design, develop and implement a C or Java program to generate a machine code using triples. Triple in the sense three different terms or three different variables we are using for the statements. A equals to minus B. Triple one row, that means in a row, in or else you can also denote it as in one row whatever all the coding present, whatever the intermediate code in the sense what's the meaning of that particular code, that should be represented in the three address form. Three address form in the sense three different variables you have to explain. So how we're going to write this C, or it may be a Java program to generate the machine code using triples for the statement. See, they are given one statement A equals to minus B star C plus D. So they written this C plus D. So how will going to consider this T1 equals to minus B. See, T1 equals to minus B, and then T1 equals to minus D, and then T2 equals to C plus D, and then you have a T3 equals to T1 star T2. So these are all the variables we are using, every variable having their own meaning. T1 in the sense the statement 1. So it will going to say the statement 1. That means particular statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, and finally the answer equals to in the statement number 3. See, minus B in this big statement A equals to minus B star C plus D, will consider the first term minus B. Minus B, so that will be available in the test 1, and C plus D in another term that will be in the test T2. That means we have a statement 2. First take test statement 1, test another statement 2, C plus D, and test both the things. See, we have a star in between, so both T1 and T2 multiply it and keep the answer in T3. That T3 will be keep it in the another variable A. So this is the T1, T2, T3. Three address form are there. So finally we'll keep the answer in the statement A. So come to the programming part. So come to this programming part. So in this programming part, everything we have considered with the C programming only. We have already the C programming, the same syntax we need to consider here. How we're going to have this C program. Yes, STDA. Yes, any problem? Okay, we have a format. We have a include stdio.h, and then we have considered the stdlib ctype.h, and then here we are having a character operator 2. See, our character operator 2. OP of 2, argument of 5, argument of 5. What is this 5? Everyone they are confusing what is this 5, 5, 5. See why they are taken this 5 in the sense. You see here totally how many we have 1, B, A, B, C, D. See, we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, and then operators we are using. Everything will be start from 0 to 5. That means all the variables we go on keeping inside this arguments 1. That means 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Result also 0 to 4. We have an argument like this one. So every time we need to consider. Okay, you only choose this one. So we have a Okay, then we have a wide main part of the program. This one I will in the program only you can see this one. See, we have a ARG of argument 1, argument 2, and keep the answers in result of by all are an character arrays every time because all are there mentioned in the characters. So keep everything in characters array. See, two file pointers. This is very important. They're using in the program to throughout the program. Now, whatever the program will going to have, every program having this file pointers variable fp1 fp2 file. Wherever file is there, write it in a capital letters in every program. Wherever you got file, write mention in a capital letter star fp1 star fp2. Immediately we need to write the file to be open. So two text files you have to write. One text file for in the read mode, another output.txt in the write mode. First we have to read. See, in this program, see, I will show the output of this program. First you can understand. See, output simply it will going to generate input.txt and output.txt. It will automatically going to give you the details. What is input? See, whatever the statement 1 to 3 we are written, T1, T2, T3. Just now we discussed, T1, T2, T3. Everything it will be going showing what is the answer. T1 minus B equals to what? T2 variable C plus D what? T3, T1 star T2. A answer will be T3 what? You will asking the question what is that particular. Therefore, we keep everything variable in the character arrays, argument and then argument 2. Everything will be in the form of argument 1 and 2. See output.txt here. See output.txt. Whatever we are discussed, everything. See, it is an assembly language program, so we have to use mnemonics. Here throughout this program, we go with a mnemonics. Move and then move. R not comma B. Keep the minus B in the registers R not. See, whatever the variable they are given, first variable is T1 equals to minus B. Move this to some register. That's what I'm going doing. Move this minus B to R0. Then R0 is available, that you just move to and copy into the T1. See, same thing. Whatever minus B, move this B1 to R0 and R0 to the particular statement 1. So that only I did R0 to the statement 1. Like that you go on doing for other variables. Move C comma R0. C in the sense already C plus D is the another statement. C to the R0. R0 already having T1. So plus that means move that particular C with R0 and plus with D. R0 comma D. The R0 comma D in the sense we are adding C plus D. C will be available in the register R0 and add with the D. D is also we add with C and then keep the answers in R0. So that is the thing. And R0, what is the answer? You keep it in another statement too. That's what even see why I'm taking T2 in the sense keep the answer in T2. C plus T. C is another register. D is another register. Add both the register and keep that register answer available in the T2. That's only we are doing here. Only the first two lines if you understand, remaining three lines also very easy. Move minus B to R0. Same thing copy to T1. That part is over. Move C to R0. Then just add that whatever C already is there. Just add D to that particular C and then keep the answer in R0. So R0 in the sense we have a C plus D. So move that C plus D answer R0 that will be available in another register T2. This part is over. Then another part is multiplication. Multiplication sense both T1 and T2. So T1 also available in R0. So immediately multiply with T2 and then keep the answer in R0. So move R0 comma T1, multiply R0 comma T2. So that answer will be in R0. So again this keeps the answer R0 to the T3. Same thing. See R0 will be the particular initializing variable we are taking every time initialize to R0. Suppose any other variable phone, immediately add that one and keep the answer in there and that registers only. So that is we are doing in the program. And then keep the answer T3 also in another R0. See, R0 will be the only one variable we go on following from beginning T1 to the T3. So answer also keep the R0 to the another variable. A will be the answer. So while coming to the programming part, that's what every time why I'm taking this argument of 5 in the sense we go on moving, we go on this whatever the arguments we are using from 0 to 5 things we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kinds of operations we are using here. So therefore every time we are using only two operators. So operators in the sense plus and star we are using addition operator and then multiplication operators. So therefore operator 2 and then 5 times we are going perform the operations. So and then we are having input text. That's what you see in the output part of the program. Just it will read this input file and then display it in the output.txt. That will be available in the FP2. So while not F end of file, whenever you not reach the end of file of FP1, again FP1 in the sense only input file. Already you know about that. Just now we discussed about input file scanf, F scanf. Here it is a file pointer program. It is a file. Everything will be text file. See, input text, output text. Definitely we need to have every time F printf, F scanf, like that we'll going to write the program. Every time the end of file in the sense FEOF. Well, not at reach the file end of file of FP1, then only we'll true of these following options we're going to take. Scan everything. If not reached the end of file instance, there is some variables will be there. So that will be the FP1 file pointers. Total how many arguments are there? 4 arguments are there. See, in every time we go with the result is there. Argument 1, argument 2, in between operators are there. So we need to add percentage yes for string operations here because it's there reading all the operators. So 4 kinds of operators being available. And then string compare. Anywhere we operator will be plus equals to 0. Then F printf. Come to this F printf. And then we have a FP2. Why this is whatever the input.txt will be available in FP1, immediately we'll going to display it on the file pointer 2. That will be the output.txt. So move or not. Move or not. See, move or not, add or not, and then move. Whatever is there, you take the particular register or not. Whatever the argument is there, minus b. So minus b. So just we are just go on moving. Minus b is not a problem. But this is the things next statement will be adding. Therefore that take another argument 1, add with argument 2. That also there in the R2. Keep the answers in R not. That will be the result. Same thing we'll go on doing for. See, this is for string comparison of your plus. String comparison of your plus we are using here string comparison operator comma star, same thing, move or not comma argument 1, multiply or not, same thing. Whatever these 3 lines continue for star, here for add, here for multiplication, same or not, here for argument 1 to or not, argument 1 to add with or not. Here by instead of addition we go with a multiplication. Similarly compare with minus also there, here one of the operator. So 0, that means we are having 2 operators. So 0 character array we are using operator of 0, operator of 1, operator of 2. So minus b, that's just what you are using minus. So operator move or not, subtract or not in the sense only minus b. Whatever the arguments you return, that minus b, move that in the particular register. So and also anywhere if you found the division, nowhere there written division. If it is division also, if you want, we can also perform this operation. But nowhere you found division. But keep the string as it is, because if the statement will be anything, anywhere, any other string also they may ask, you can take this also. If operator comma slash you are using, same thing. If operator plus star minus and then slash, anywhere you same thing, argument division, and then this one equals also, move that particular not, keep the answer. That's what. If anywhere equals is there, just string compare. If operator if on move not, so particular register under the not, the same answer will be keep it in another variable result. So these 2 statements will going to say for the equals. Three lines for your F printf. Everywhere we have F printf. And how many files been opened? FT1, F2, close everything. F close 1, F close 2. Just your output, it will automatically display. In this program, you only can wonder about this output. It automatically displays whatever you are moving. See, wherever minus sign is present, it will display this or not minus 2. Wherever we have another variable addition is there, it will give the answer in T1, add move or not comma C, and then add with or not, and then keep the answers in T2. Like that, we'll go on doing all the operation by automatically itself by seeing this FScanf. Remember FScanf, FPrintf, and these 2 lines going to say everything about your file input. After it will going to read, and it will going to display in the output.txt. Remember this one. This is very, very important. Can easily to get, there's no kind of error also in the program. Can easily get answered. No kind of worries about this running of this program. Very easy to run. See, they're not written any commands also here, because it's a program of C or Java program, and you are written C syntax also. No kind of commands required for here. Just directly it will going to, after closing on the get ch, it will going to display this one. Come to the next part, 6a. Eliminate comment lines. What do you mean by this comment lines in a C program? Comment lines in a C program. What do you mean by comment lines in a C program? Comment lines, that means slash star or double slash, wherever we got this one, we're going to eliminate that, and then we'll write the remaining part in the program. That is, we are going to write it in the separate file. Write a lex program. This is a lex program to eliminate comment lines in a C program. Wherever slash star slash require in the program, eliminate that one, and else double slash wherever is there, eliminate, and keep other than that whatever the program is there, display it in the separate file. That is your program here. So this also is there in your theory part also. So many times they're asking this question in your theory also. Remember, practice this program. This carries 8 marks. You can also execute this program in your lab also, can also write it in the theory also. Many times they're asking this program. So remember this. So come to this part already in the lex program lessons, already percentage, we have a 3-part definitions section, rule section, subroutine sections will be there. How many participants are there? 21. Okay. Okay. Next we have a okay, include stdio.h count. See, we have a comment lines to be count. Initialize this comment count equals to 0. Close this section percentage slash and then start with another section. In this is very important for next part of the program. This is the first thing we're going to identify. Slash star and then star slash. In between we are written tau and then star slash. This is the particular first line. This line, if you write properly, then you definitely got the output properly. If you are only showing wrong in the sense, can't able to go to the next line. See, this is the first line. Slash star, it will be in the double quotes. Star slash, this is also in the double quotes. Slash star, star slash, everything will be in the double quotes. In between the repeated number of occurrence, we have a tau star slash, tau slash star. Tau in the sense it will be going to scan from the beginning of the program. Tau, first occurrence of the characters or first occurrence of your this slash star is present or not. That will be considered with this tau symbol. Tau symbol always starts. What are the particular symbols will going to have? This will going to match that one. This is going to find the matching of that particular occurrence symbol. For that purpose, we are using this one. And then double slash also a comment line. That also we here directly connect dot slash dot star. You're going to go on count will be go on incrementing wherever, whenever, anywhere. If you found these lines in the program, count will be get incremented. Double slash also count will be for get incremented. This is for single line comments, another one for single and multiple line comments. Next, come to the main part of the program. We have int argc char ar star gv. So again, last program only we discussed file pointer 1, file pointer 2. Here just will go with a star f1 and then f2. So f1 file pointer 1, file 1 and then file 2. Here definitely next part of the program, in every next part of the program, argc argument counter and argument variables will be there. So argument variable, because of these comment lines we written star star, pointer to pointer variable, because we need to count the total number of comment lines inside the program. So therefore we have this main part of the program, argument variables and argument command line arguments, everything will be there in the main part of the program. If argc greater than 1, definitely argc greater than 1, then open first file for reading, because it will be there in the sense we go on reading your program file. So f open file 1 in the sense, definitely I told in the last program also, file 1 in is there in the sense f open, f close, definitely will be there. So here also f1 to be f open. That one file is there for read mode. Their input text we are taken in the previous program. Here we are taken gv of 1. Here gv of 1 file will be there. That too in the read mode is there. If not f1, not able to open file, printf file error exit of 1. f5 yy in, you're going to input your file 1. So you will take this f1 and then you're going to scan your program. f2 in the sense another argument will be present, that whatever the comment lines will present, that will going to remove it and keep it in another file. Therefore another file f2 will be there, f open, and then that will be in the argument 2, that 2 in the write mode. Open second file for writing, not able to open file, it will be second file for writing, because only other than your comment lines we have to write up. Therefore f2 will be open, take another argument of 2, that will be in the write mode. Here it is scanning the program, anywhere comment line is there, you just count it, and remove it. Remaining part will be write it in another file f2. And then if not f2, then printf error exit of same thing. Same line. If not F1, 3 lines. This also if not F2, 3 lines. YY out F2, here YY in F1. Input for F1, output for F2. See, these are the 4-5 lines. So commonly we have to write, understand very easily. Remaining in lex part, these are all the things commonly will be there, and this argument passing also commonly will be there in lex part of the program. Only worry about this file pointers. For one file for reading purpose, another file for writing purpose. So following or what? Hello? Following? 20, 40. Okay, next come to this YYLEX part. In a YYLEX, come to this YYLEX, it will going to scan your program. Whatever a file one we are read out the operations, will going to read every operations inside that arguments. Anywhere you found the comment lines in the program, or will going to remove the comment lines and all. And then YYLEX going to scan everything. It will going to print the number of comment lines and then count 3 comment lines, 4 comment lines will count, and then tell you. In this program, see, go to the cat command. Cat in the sense we are going to put every information in the file. See, include cat in the sense it will include the file a.c. See, once the program cat command concatenate file, it will going to put everything the information in the a.c. You only write sample program for your output. Put cat command a.c. This symbol is very greater than symbol is very important. If you write other symbol, it will not be able to take. To include the particular C file. So include studio main and then int abc, and then we return here one comment line slash star. This is the declaration. Printf, and then for reading. This is the program for reading. So how many comment lines you found? This slash star is one comment line, and double slash is another comment line. So after you reading this file, put another a.out slash a.out a.c. This is the program name for input file. Another file, the F2, you taken as b.c. b.c for writing purpose. So it will going to read total number of comment lines. How many comment lines you found? 2 comment lines you found. So that you have counted, and then keep it, and then in the another file 2, that will be b.c, cat b.c. Remaining part it will go into display. So this is the 6A program. See, in this b.c there is nowhere you have a comment lines being found. It will be removed. So that is the 6A program. 6B also very important. Simple to understand, already you know, right? Yacc program to recognize valid identifiers, operators, keywords in the given C program file or in the given text file. See, Yacc program already you know, y.tab.c, cc y.tab.c, and definitely y, the extension will be there .y. So before going to write Yacc program, definitely one small part of lex file also there in order to recognize, in order to scan your identifier, operators and keywords in the given text file. See, in every program, see in the previous program only, whatever the keywords, int will be the keyword, variable is a, b, c, just you have to identify, scan it, everything. That will be the thing. Operators, if I use a equals to a plus b, they written plus will be the operators. Just we have to find out a, b, c, plus, minus, star, keywords, int, float, char. Just for the identification of that one, we go for this text file. For this purpose, we need to have lex part of the program. For the lex, we have a include stdio.h, include y.tab.h. This will be commonly there. Here, one thing we are using extern YYL val. YYL val in the sense, see, this is the val, L val in the sense the left side values. That means we are going to keep everything, the values, that means in the external variables in the sense that int, float, that whatever the characters, whatever the particular keywords you found out, that will be keep it in a YYL val. L val in the sense single storage. That means left hand side values, that means single storage. What is that left hand side? Int a comma b, char a comma b. That left side values to be stored in a particular variable, that name is called as the extern. That you have to remember always, extern YYL val is available in this program. Keep this in your mind, because this also there in your 5th module. They're asking this YYL val. Last 10 minutes are there. Okay, we are having in the printf, we are having all the operators being found. Return operator, this already in the first program you did plus, minus, star, lesser than, greater than, all the operators that we have to write it and then scan it. And then 0 to this also you already know, 0 to 9 plus yyl val, yyl val already the left hand value. That means whatever the ASCII to integer conversion, ATY value, return that particular digit. Numbers is used, how many numbers of integers, how many characters values you return that digit value. See, digit should be represented in the capital letters. And int, char, bool, these are all nothing but your all the keywords being present. Return that keywords also. How many keywords are there? How many 0 LL value? That means we have a 0 to 9. Convert that to the ASCII characters and then return in the form of digits. It may be, see, it may be integer, it may be character, whatever LL values there, count it. Total numbers been available. That to be written in the digit form. And int, char, bool, float, void, whatever the keywords being present, that return another name called as return key. And then the scanning, you are already know identifier scanning. Identifier is plus percentages slash and yyn. Return identifiers. So identifiers in the sense a comma b comma c. So these are all identifiers that will be available in the return ID. So then dot close. This is next part of the program. Whatever you already know in the first program, but here we are adding the keyword part, digit part, and then that operators. If you already know what are the operators, and then this already written. But you mentioned this ID in the last, keyword in the here, and digit, and then operator. 4 capital letters we are using. See, operators for OP, digits, whatever the LL value for the digit purpose. Means then whenever you use the left hand side value, keep the answers in the L value, that will be in the form of digits. And then keywords value in the capital letter, and then identifiers in ID. So Yak file, come to this Yak part of the program. ID 0 already, whatever the variable, 4 variable you are taken, identifier, digits, keywords, operators, put everything as 0. And then token, this is the particular one token, all 4 digit, ID, keywords, operators. Token all are keep it in 4 capital letters. See, input, digit in, if anywhere digit is found, digit plus plus. ID is input, ID plus plus. Key, see, same thing, operator will be the input, OP plus plus. These 4 if you understand, then easily can every will be implemented, OP implemented anywhere in your input file, anywhere, whatever the input program, see the last whatever input file, wherever the input files will be there, the digits will form, digit get incremented, L value, ID identifier get incremented, keyword get incremented. So that part will go on implemented at value. Remaining thing YYX, Y extern. Here also we are using wherever we'll going to scan everything, keep it in extern int YYX for the program. Return numbers, therefore we're going to have a extern int. After scanning how many identifiers, how many keywords, so that is the way we are using, parse everything. And then extern file star YYIn. This is one file we are having consisting of all the input variables. Therefore, we need to have a key, another file, extern file star yyIn. See, this is main part of the program. In this my file, open sample input.c. See, open your sample. You see here the output, sample input program they are given, void main. First you open this one, you have to create the automatically, this program also automatically create this one. You have to create this automatically, you have to create this input.txt. Then automatically it will go into scan it and then give the output. Just you only going to create this one. Float A1, we create in a separate text file and then mention that input.txt, it automatically generates the output files like this one. See, for that purpose only file star my file, open sample input.c, that will be in the read mode. Sample input, you have to create one in .c file in the read mode. That's in the read mode. If not, my file can't open the sample input file, return -1. Yyn equals to my file, do y parse, while not file end of file, yy in the sense we are not reached any end of file, in the sense definitely total numbers will be there, total number of keywords, total number of identifiers, total number of operators, everything will go into 4 things will be there. In every, in this program we have a total number of keywords, so identifiers, operators, everything it is going to return. Any error in the sense EEK in the sense we can't able to get scanning, we can't able to end to end. That means we have a parse error message exit -1. See, sample input C, we you have to create and then put it here in the input file. You only see in the previous program also you only written one small input file, like that. Here also create one small input file of void main float. Here in the always float, that is variable consisting of both characters and numbers. Because of that reason, this will be called as L value. So that will be nothing but your float A1, 2, 3, character A, another character B, 1, 2, 3, character C. So all are nothing but your 4 different float character means data types will be there. So keyword, first one you consider in the output after putting the dot slash a dot out. Keyword is what? Identifier is main. Keyword is float. Identifier is A1T. Merge everything totally. See, in every line it will go and scanning. Keyword char, identifier is A. Keyword char, identifier is what? So like that it will go on doing, and number is also it will going to say. For this purpose only we go for this LL value. Number is 10. So after knowing printf, scanf, keyword, everything, finally you got total number. Keywords is 7 keywords are there. Search ones. We have 7 keywords including your word also. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keywords are including your else also. We got a 7 keywords. Like that we'll go into 7 keywords. Identifiers also 10. See, 1, 2, 3 will be the A1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 keywords will be there. That means 10 identifier number is 10. Operators we are using is 2. Keywords, 7 keywords we are using. Only one number 10 we are going to using. So like that we're going to count the number of identifiers present. Identifiers present in the program, numbers present in the program, keywords present in the program. See, every time we need to count total number of keywords, total number of identifiers, operators. How many operators are there here? Double equal sign is one, operators is there. Equals, doubles, double time you have written double equal. So we need to write this operators equals to 2. Identifiers equals to 10. 10 identifiers will be there. You can count also identifier. See, we have a A1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 10 letters will be there, 10 characters will be there. You can count it and then you can automatically it will going to display everything. So this is a simple program. Next class we'll discuss about operating system program, about round robin. Already you know about scheduling algorithms, everything. Next class we'll discuss about that. Already all are going to know about the concept of first come first serve, and then SJF scheduling, and then round robin scheduling. So it is very easy to discuss about that operating system program. Up to this part we have a Lex part and then YAG part of the program. We discuss today 6AB, very important, scanning of your identifiers. Just now they are asking to input file. In this input file, whatever the program is there, identifier, operators, keywords. Any simple program, you can give simple program also and then calculate the identifier. Here in this program also, just remove the comment lines and then going to display the other part of the program. So any doubt here? Any doubt? Any doubt can ask. Anybody having any doubt? Mohan Krishna, take a snap of this one and forward, okay? 46 friends. Any doubt? Tell me. Anyway, anyone having any kind of doubts can ask. Other than this lab session also, any problem you are facing, can ask. 1 minute time is there. Yes. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Yeah, today's class, last class also discussed 5th, today 6th, B, all are very important for examination purpose also, theory examination also. They are asking this program, whatever we written that scanning of identifiers, operators, everything. Okay, Mohan Krishna, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅವ್ರು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್.
ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್.
ನನ್ನ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಅದು ನಾವು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ದನ್ನ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಹಲೋ,
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ಹಾಕಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಇನ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 49 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನನ್ನ ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ ಬೇಡ, ಅದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ದು ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ